Our story today took place more than 1400 years ago in Mecca. There was a man, his name Fakih ibn al-Mughira. This Fakih guy was rich. He had a lot of money and he was very generous and he prided himself on being a generous man. His house doors are always open. Anybody can stop by and have a meal or have a drink or chat. One day, his wife, Hind bint Utbah, was cleaning the house and she was cleaning the seating area where all the guests would come. She was a bit tired, so she took a nap. And while she was taking a nap, a random guy was walking by and thought, oh, let me stop at Fakir's house. Maybe I can eat something. He walked in, he saw the woman sleeping, so he walked out. While he was walking out, Fakir was coming home and he saw the guy leaving his house. And when he walked in, he saw his wife sleeping there. He woke her up. Who was that? Who? The guy who was here. Who is he? There was no guy here. Keep in mind, she was sleeping. Fakir started yelling, you're lying to me. You've been cheating on me. Take your stuff and go to your dad's house. I don't want to see you here anymore. Heartbroken and devastated, she went to her dad, Utbah ibn Rabi'ah, one of the biggest noblemen of Mecca at the time. She told him the story, and Utbah was furious. He came to Fakir and said, how do you accuse my daughter of adultery? Fakir said, well, I just saw the guy leave my house. She was just laying there. She was tired. She was sleeping. That's why she was laying there. Anyway, so they started arguing. And back then, when nobody had proof of any claim, they used to consult the oracles in Yemen. These oracles are these people who dabble in black magic, who claim that they know the unknown and can predict the future and so on. So they take this trip to Yemen and they walk to one of these oracles, an old man. They tell him the whole story. The oracle lights him incense, and then he looked at Hind and he said, she's not an adulterer, and she'll give a birth to a king named Muawiyah. They left. Fakir started apologizing. Sorry, baby. I overreacted. Let's just go home. Hind looked at him and she said, I need a divorce right now. I'm not going to spend a single day with you. Fakir was pleading, apologizing, begging, but Hind, she stood her ground and she demanded a divorce. So she got divorced. Now, Hind was a beautiful woman, and as soon as she got divorced, a lot of men started asking her hand in marriage, but she kept saying no to all of them until one nobleman of Mecca, Abu Sufyan, asked her hand in marriage, and she accepted right away. Later, she got pregnant. She gave birth to a boy named Muawiyah, and Muawiyah later on became the first caliph in the Umayyad dynasty. He ruled the entire Middle East. A true king. Nice story, isn't it? However, here's a thought. That oracle guy in Yemen, how did he know? How did he predict the future so precisely? Can somebody actually know the future? The simple answer is no. He literally just made stuff up. But because Hind believed it so much, she believed that this is going to happen, she set on motion to make it happen. She got divorced and she only married a nobleman, which will have a better chance of her son becoming a king. When she was pregnant and she gave birth to a baby boy, she insisted to name him Muawiyah, just like the oracle said. And ever since Muawiyah was a young little boy, she never let him play with other kids. She always told him to go and attend the council meetings at his father's house and learn politics. She was grooming the boy from a young age to be a leader, and that what happened. The prophecy came true because she made it come true. We often say to our dreams and our hopes, I'm going to try to do this, or I'm going to try to do that. When you say, I'm going to try, you're simply just giving yourself an excuse to give up when things get a little bit hard or difficult. When you believe in it, it's going to happen. It might take a long time, but it will. The problem is, do you believe in yourself first? Don't expect people to believe in you until you start with yourself.